and welcome to the show. Now, BeamNG Drive has, let's say, a great many uses. A lot of the time, you're using it to crash cars, let's be honest. It has very impressive damage modelling, but it can simulate all sorts of things, and one of those things that you don't see very often is rock crawling, which is quite a ridiculous sort of, I guess, motorsport. You have crazy custom vehicles designed to go over ridiculous terrain and try and not fall over. And, well, we've got some of these on the game, and I have downloaded a map that is specifically designed to kind of test these out. Now, I have gone for about the most stupid one that I could find. Now, this is an official game one, if you like. This is not a mod. This is based on the D-Series pickup truck. Now, normally a rock crawler would be a lot smaller than this, but this is essentially a crew cab pickup body stuck on a rock crawling frame. Now, the suspension and engine should be more than capable of dealing with it. I guess the weight is a little concern because we are going to be traversing some very steep hills, and I mean, less weight is good for climbing stuff. The actual wheelbase is my biggest concern with this. While yes, we've got the wheels right at the front and right at the back, overhangs are not so much a problem. The issue is that going over some of this stuff, we could beach it. Going over some of the extreme terrain, it could cause the truck some real issues. I don't know. That's kind of... I could take a sensible rock crawler around here. I mean, this terrain can never be done with a normal car. It has to be incredibly specialised. But I mean, as far as rock crawlers go, this is as silly as I can think of, really. We're going to see. We're going to see what it can do. Now, I'm going to try and do this without having to reset my vehicle. Now, I may have to roll it back over again using the node grabber. That's fine. We're going to see how far I can go before it gets to a point where I need to reset it. These are tough. These trucks are very, very strong. There's going to be an element of caution. I can't just be flat out around here. Like, for example, going down this hill. We're going to have to be nice and careful. We go too fast down here and we are going to roll it. We'll go through the mud, no problem at all. That's fine. This little hill should be no issue whatsoever. You'll see the, quite frankly, ridiculous amount of articulation you'll get from the suspension. It will deal with all of this sort of stuff, no problem at all. And we are across the muddy bog. I mean, again, normal car would be very, very stuck in any of this. We're going to go up to a water section. Now, we should have no problems getting through this. Hopefully, I don't think we have a snorkel on this, so really deep water could be a problem. That is the first sign of issue, right there. Now, it didn't actually affect it, it just skidded along on the underside, but that is a concern. Do I have anything to protect the drive shaft? I think I have kind of some bash plates, but it's a little worrying that the drive shaft could get hit on one of these crests. Now, it should be quite strong. I could take the easy route, but shall we see what this can do over the not easy route? We have locked all the diffs up. That's not a great sign. We can put it in low range. See if this will do it. There we go. Now, I am a little... The other concern, of course, with going across rocks like this is we could bend a wheel. We could snap a wheel off. I don't know how strong this sort of stuff is going to be. I'd expect it to be tough. It's designed for this sort of stuff. This is a proper rock crawler. It is designed to deal with the demands of this kind of thing. But there is always a potential, and that is the first sign of trouble for us. Can I free? We have got it at least freed with a quick grab of reverse. Oh, well, we've gone between the gates. I think that would probably be a fail. But we are out the other side. We're going to sit back in a high range. I mean, high range works for most of this sort of driving. Ooh, that's horrible. Okay, vehicle. Now my lack of snorkel might give us a bit of grief, and worry about rolling into the water. That will kill it. We are... No, okay, we're good. Now, so the long wheelbase is a problem for getting beached like there. Maybe it's good for a bit of stability? Might be a plus point. It's, I guess, the only plus point I can think, aside from the fact that this can carry 4 people in kind of comfort. I mean, admittedly, in reality, the glass would get covered in mud and you wouldn't see a thing. I'm pretty sure rock crawlers just have like a mesh across the windscreen and that sort of stuff. Gee, that's a hill and a half. We have to take a run up at this, maybe? Come on, truck! Oh! Can you do? No. Okay, just going to sit and spin. Do we want to go for a bigger run up, or do we reckon low range is going to be the way to go? We'll try low range next. That should do it, I would think. Come on. Oh, it's close. Okay. Maybe we need to be at low range and a little more... Oh, God, a little more careful with that low range. Can I get some throttle control? Not really. Okay, maybe we need... Maybe... I mean, it felt like it was slightly better with this. We're just going to have to try and position this one correctly. I think we just boost it. Oh, go on, truck. That'll do the trick. There we go. I mean, it's also like the terrain this is capable of navigating is unbelievable. It is ridiculous what these sort of vehicles are capable of doing. Anyway, yes, relative comfort in this, and it is still tackling all of this. Oh, that's bad. Bad things have gone on there for me. That was awful driving. That could have and probably should have ended up in a roll. We're going to have to counter-steer out of that to stop it falling. I mean, I don't know what the penalties would be like. I imagine if you fell off the course, you'd get some sort of time penalty. Not that we're timing this. This is just kind of more of a how far can I go before I need to reset the truck. So far, I mean, it's not been awful. I've had to be a little careful. It's been a little... Oh. Okay, into a incredibly now... Are we even going to fit through this? We're going to end up kind of... Yeah, okay. That's ridiculous. It's incredible that this vehicle can do that. That is insane. I did not think we were going to get through there as easily as we did. I mean, fair play to the truck there. Okay, I was worried about the obstacle when I saw it, but no problem at all. This is a small hill, although it's quite possible to get beached. This is actually throwing up... My choice of vehicle here has thrown up a small conundrum for me. I kind of have to go quick. If I don't go quick, in some places we might get beached, whereas if we do go quick, it'll just scrape off and carry on. Actually, see, we've done a little bit of a dent to the sidebar there. Only a tiny one, that's fine. I go too quick, of course, and we will fall off and we'll have a very big crash. I mean, this should survive ending up upside down. It's just if it bends a wheel. That would be the real concern with this. We're fine down here. Where are we going? This is the gate for, I guess, like the next stage, if you will. Oh, okay, and now we're making the hairpin turn. We've got pretty good steering lock. We're around there, no problems at all. Fuel, we've used quite a lot of fuel so far. Funnily enough, it's quite a thirsty truck. Doesn't really surprise me. Okay, oh, this looks like rolling central. No. Okay, truck. Can we... Bloody hell, it can do that. I thought that was going over. Look at that. That's incredible. Again, I'm in awe of these vehicles' sort of capabilities to deal with this. This is so far, this is an amazing map for testing out what this can do. That was a little clonk on the rear. We can get let's say we can get a little speed up down here. Maybe not. There's going to be something that'll get us stuck. I don't know how deep that water was. Probably not a good idea to just drive the truck into it. That's a horrible bit that could have beached us. So yeah, we kind of... Ideally you want to be going slower than I am, but you kind of have to go for it a little bit. If we fall off this path, we are done. We will flood the engine. It will be game over. Do I see some... Are we climbing over some buildings? Possibly. I mean, I'm hoping we've got a nice enough ramp to do it. Okay, up the hill we go. Worried about getting beached, so got to put the power down a smidge there. It made it over, though. It did do it. Again, we're worried about getting beached on that one. We are clear. Now, I don't really... I mean, I probably should be careful. I don't have as much fear for these, like, little narrow... I don't know what to call it. Gullyways or something. But we are through there. No problem at all. It's a little bit rough going. But we can stick through this. And that will be fine. Are we heading towards the build? I don't know where we're heading, if I'm honest with you. Oh, this looks like tippy rolly over section to me. Yeah, if we're not careful, that's going to fall. I don't know how high up on here I'm supposed to be driving, like what point would be counted as penalties. But, so we're trying to stick on the mud, basically. That is, yeah, not what I expected. I do think the slightly longer wheelbase does help this in some regards. This is where it's going to struggle. Oh, there we go. There's the clonk. Oh, that drive shaft is very exposed to some of these hits. That's... Okay, we're going to drag ourselves over. Yeah, that's the damaging. Those kind of crests, they're going to cause us grief. And I'm not sure the best way of tackling them, but so far we've not met anything that we haven't been able to deal with. And I mean, if we get really stuck, I can use the node grabber to pull it. I'm going to try to avoid it as best I can, as much as I can, but if we are really, really beached, I'd rather use the no grabber to pull it free than end it with it being just a smidge beach. But we'll see how far we can go with that. One of the exhaust is wobbling. So as far as damage report goes on the truck, that's about it. Not surprised. I'm surprised the exhausts are still under the vehicle. I would have thought it would have been put kind of up, out of the way, just something less to snap off. Okay, we're going to go across. This should be no problem. I'm going to take it a little bit carefully. Don't do anything dumb with the vehicle. Oh, that's fine. It'll bounce and ping its way across. There we go. And ping. Right. We have two paths. That looks like I'm going to get beached on if we go over the containers. So I'm going to choose the slightly less. I mean, when there's an option, the path I'm slightly less likely to get beached on. There's no way I'm getting over that. Well, I mean, the only way to go over that is to jump it. We'd have to actually carry a lot of speed up there. So I'm going to go and say, yeah, that might be the first bit that we couldn't do with this. It's actually a bit difficult getting off the roof, but we are off of it. Okay. Well, oh, we needed a bit more momentum over that one, and the truck has rolled. Okay, well now that's all right. It was always likely to happen. We are back on the wheels. I mean, it's like getting out of the truck and pushing it over. I don't think that's allowed. Now we've got to go through this horrible muddy bog. This doesn't really pose much problem for us. We bent the roof a little bit. It's fine. Nothing major. How bad are these? Oh, I probably shouldn't go too fast. It's tempting. Every bit of me just wants to put foot down and see what the vehicle can do across this kind of surface. We're fine. Oh, we're going to kick up a load of water. But that is all sorted. We've got a steep hill coming up. Oh, we've got a steep hill, but with like little ledges to climb. That could be a problem for us. It isn't. We have the power. We are up. Oh, God. And then we have a steep hill down the other side. Please don't get beached. Please don't get beached. Oh, please don't get carried away and roll on the landing of it. There we go. All is fine through there. Slow it down. Oh, that's not fine. We're going to have to go over that with some speed. Can I get out the other side? No. Okay. I think we're going to have to go with the low range box here. We're going to have to back it up as much as we can. And then, I guess, just kind of boot it and hope. Climb! Climb, you wonderful truck! Oh, that's a sudden drop as well. Jeez. That's a full-on roller coaster down there. Bloody hell. We're out the other side. Everything is good-ish. Slightly scary, but we are out the other side. No worries. And over we go. Right. What are we into next? What is this map going to have us tackle? I don't know. I mean, as far as, I don't know anything about rock crawling, but as far as obstacles go, this has been a good challenge of stuff. It's doable. It's not too arsey. As I say that, I've spotted some fire. Do we have to jump over some fire? Where the hell am I going here? Oh, good God, we're doing all sorts of things. We're going to play with some cranes. Sure, rock crawler, jump over some fire. Climb onto a building. Oh, dear. That is a problem for us. Can I drag the truck back off? We can. Okay, did I do any damage to it? I don't think so. I mean, maybe ding the front up a little bit. This actually needs a run-up. So maybe the low range isn't the way to go here. Okay, this is a problem for my bigger, heavier truck. I mean, it's powerful, but it might not quite have the speed to do this. It doesn't. Oh dear! No, no, no! Things have gone really badly. Okay. We have been bested by a bit of terrain that I don't think we should have been able to go through. Can I rescue? Okay, so we have got a crane to gather our truck up. I'm gonna go ahead and say, oh, that was dropped from a bit higher height. We probably shouldn't have been able to fall through there. We're struggling to put the power down. This is the issue here. Have I broken something in there? Other than an exhaust. Yeah, we're really struggling to put the power down. Can I... Does that launch us a little bit better? It doesn't get going initially, is the issue here. I don't know how to climb up there without that little bit more oomph. I mean, there is one alternative to, I guess, the speed approach. Is there a line that I can take here that would put me wheels on the roof? Like that? No, we're going to have to... Okay. We're going to have to go for the speedy approach, but we're going to have to go for the... We're going to have to lock it all up again. We're going to have to go for the speedy approach, and we might have to just sort of turn left at the end of the jump. Oh, I'm stuck again. I think we might be. Okay, we're going for another little cheesy node grab and a reset. Okay, so if we steer left, rather than trying to go straight up on this, I think that's going to be my best bet here. Oh, no, it's really struggling on there. That is a problem. Don't tell me this is where we come undone with the mighty rock crawler. I mean, we broke some things on it. It still seemed mostly okay. Oh no, don't let the building jump be where it dies. Okay, let's try and figure out what gear do we want. Is there any way I can help it accelerate? The problem is it just wastes so much power trying to get going. There's no way... I guess the only other alternative to this is we have to go for just more speed. Oh, I don't even know if I can carry much more momentum over that jump. Here we go. Truck, let's see what you've got, because we want to get it down on the ground pretty soon. Oh, there we go. Holy crap, that's difficult. Okay, you really got to go for it there. This is a narrow turn, but no, truck. Oh no, I forgot to lock the front back up. Oh, what are we stuck on now? Game. Okay. Well, we had to cheese it a little bit. It got a slight bit crash welded. Okay, leave the front locked up. That was silly of me. That was my mistake. I don't want to be beaten by the buildings here. The truck still lives. We've still got life in the old truck yet. So I think we're good to carry on. Here we go. Over the jump. Have I bent something in the steering? Not sure. It does not track straight very well, but we are over. It was not as clean as the first attempt on that one. There's a gap there that I did not see. We are going to get stuck in a really awkward place. That is not where I want to be. That is also not what I want to pick it up by. Can we unstick? No, we can't unstick the truck there. We're going to have to go for... This is a really delicate recovery operation for a rock crawler stuck on a roof. Oh. Yeah, I mean, there is some stuff as far as physics goes that Beam does occasionally have problems with. That one of them being crash welding can occur between vehicles and bits of scenery. We've seen it already fall through something it shouldn't have done, but this is seriously tough going. Oh, there we go. Right, that has done the trick. It's got us onto the roof. Oh god, it's going to get us off the roof as well. The truck's looking a little worse for wear. Most of the suspension action, though, is still okay. I feel like you can cheat a lot in here, but for the sake of honour, we shall continue on as was intended. Here we go. We are out the other side. Do we not play anymore in the built-up area? Maybe we'll probably loop our way back around. I'm presuming we're going to have to like climb the cranes or something equally ridiculous. Maybe the cranes have a platform somewhere for this to go and drive across. Oh, this is a steep hill to negotiate, but we have done... Oh, not another one of these dips and climbs. Oh, that's a horrible dip. Okay, foot down. Don't do a backflip. Oh, that was a crunch on the underside of the vehicle. Kind of being a bit brave. I've got to be a bit braver with some of these though, because I mean, yeah, that clonk on the underside, if I don't do that with speed, that clonk is just us getting stuck. That will just be us being beached. So some of these we don't have a choice. Very, very difficult through. Difficult to judge sometimes what's silly risk, but what is actually necessary. We can carry some speed over here though. This sort of terrain should hold no problem for the truck. Now we'll get a bit braver. It's going to lead to a big crash, I have no doubt. The truck can take it. It's fallen off a roof. The only thing I have helped it with is with a node grabber. I haven't actually fixed up anything. I'm not sure anything significant is bent. Oh, there we go. Over that one again. Have to go for that sort of level of speed, otherwise it is going to get beached. This sort of section where I can't carry the speed is where we could be concerned, but we are across. We are over. Oh, slam on the brakes for this descent. And foot down out the other side. We are all good. For a second I thought this was going to be a difficult bridge. No, this is just like a normal bridge. And that's the nicest bit of terrain we've found ourselves on in the last 20 or however many minutes it has taken to get to this point. I don't know. This is one of those things that you can just kind of like sit and drive and end up wasting way more time than you realise. Because it is a really interesting challenge. It's completely different to all the other sort of challenges you'll come across in most driving games. There are some sort of rock crawling and off-roady games that are around / have been around. But the fact that, oh god, engine is hydro-locking. No, 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 no. Okay, this is a problem. I have to do this bit very quickly because we are not. The lack of a snorkel there made life difficult. That was incredibly uncalled for. Jeez. If I had dawdled on there, that was obviously so close to the point at which the engine takes in water. Gee, that was close. I know it only got to about 10-20%, but it'd be very easy for that to all go horribly, horribly wrong. I thought we were going to fall off the containers. If I'm honest with you, we very nearly did. We're still going. Don't quite need the same amount of speed down here, but we can. The truck is holding up to it. So sure, screw it. We'll go for some more speed. Where are we going in all of this? I have no idea. I say more speed. We're only doing like 30 miles an hour, but that's quite a lot on this kind of terrain. I think we're going to want momentum coming up here. Probably. Yeah, that's good. Keep momentum going. Bounce off that. Okay, I can see the cranes again. Looping our way towards them once more. Let's not carry excessive speed downhill. This is how we have a really big crash. And here we go. What are we going to tackle in the townscape next? Okay, I don't think we're going to be climbing on the cranes, just judging by the looks of that. Ooh, this is a very narrow turn for a very big rock crawler. We're through though, and then we've got to go up. I presume is where you're wanting me to go. Not more building top shenanigans. Oh yeah, more building top shenanigans. Oh, that was poor. That was very poor by me. I think we can recover it, though. Oh, dear. Oh, no. It's going to test my precision driving. I mean, the truck is buckled, but I think all of the wheels are still straight, at least, on it. This is sketchy. This is... I mean, I have the advantage, of course, of doing this from an overhead perspective. Very cheating, really, in terms of knowing where my wheels are pointing and where my truck is positioned. You have to go for a bit of speed to fall off there as well. Come on, you big beast. Make the corner. We're going to go for a bit more speed as well here, otherwise we will get beached. Should be okay for a more sensible sort of fall onto here. It's fine. Actually slides off there quite a lot. Where the hell are we looping to next? I'm not really sure. Grab a reverse. This does not look... Oh, come on now. We'll back it up. Yeah, okay, the length is a little bit of a problem. That does not look like I can drive my truck on it. But we're going to give it a try. I don't know what the hitbox is like. Oh, no! Oh no, we saved it. I thought we'd killed it. I really thought we'd killed that one, but we did get away with it. Just this is the sort of stuff that's not good for the long truck, but we're down. Whew! I did not know if we were going to make that. Where are we going? Oh, we're going back off into the woods. I think we'll bounce our way around here. Actually, you don't notice how big the dips are here with this sort of terrain, this kind of texture, if you will. Finish another section. It does look like we have done. Right, back into the woods we go. We're going up and then down, I presume. Fairly straightforward corner. We can keep the foot down a little bit around here. Maybe we might cut the corner, but that was not the most difficult corner in the world. That was just me getting carried away with use of the throttle. All right, what have we got? in terms of a challenge coming up here. Drive around the base of a hill. Yep, can do that. We've proved we can do that. No problems. Proved we can do that. Probably not at speed. That's always a risky one. Going to climb the hill. Yep. Alright, I'm going to go for just sheer power. Sheer power has... Oh dear. Sheer power has had a predictable outcome in all of this. We got up the hill, but we have gone for a tumble. Oh no, we lost a fire extinguisher. Over we go. No, we lost both actually. There were two on here. One fell off earlier. Where am I going? Am I going down here, I think? Yeah, I would imagine. That's the audit. That's not the one. But we have made it down. Unconventionally, we've got flappy doors. I'm not sure I'd want to be in this full stop, to be honest with you. Yeah, that was... it was a descent. It was not the most elegant of descents, and we would probably again lose points. But the truck still runs. It is a resilient vehicle, this one. Across the rocks. Yeah, no problem at all. What next, map maker? What are you gonna... Oh, bugger me. You know what? Shouldn't have said anything. Is this the worst nightmare for the long truck? No, I think we're just about got the suspension travel to do this. Just about got this, yeah, we've just got about the ground clearance. I mean, it's uncomfortable, and I think it will still scrape sometimes through here. Crush some of these bumps, but it's still making it. The crew cab rock crawler continues on. Now, is there a way to do this? Is there a way I'm supposed to be doing this? Probably. Am I doing it? Probably not. Try and get a transition down the hill. Right. Oh, it's fine. It's less fine. Can I wiggle the truck free here? I'm not sure if we can. That is a really difficult obstacle. If we go for a low-range gearbox, can I wiggle it? No. We're going to go for the old... no, grab it onto its side. Yeah, definitely not got the technique for this bit here down. There's 100% a way to do that. I just don't know what the way is. We've kind of brute forced our way out the end of it. Oh, what the hell is this? How does one deal with this? I guess a bit like... Oh. How does a truck deal with it? I guess we've kind of got to not do that. Okay, we're going for brute force way. Brute force way has come undone a small bit. We have finally lost an exhaust. I'm amazed it's taken this long. This is where long truck is having problems. I think what I have to do is that. That would make sense. That's the proper way to go about it. There we go, it can do it. Figured it out. Took a little bit of trial and error. But we have managed to... Oh no! We've beansed it right at the end. That's in a neutral, not a drive. There's a drive. We did beans it right at the end. But we made it across, and then we've got to go across the river of cars. Oh. This looks like a great place to get beached with my silly rock crawler. I'm trying to carry a bit of momentum. I don't know whether momentum is what I want over here to try and not get us beached on the vehicles. Ah, crap. A bit of momentum is what we needed, and we lost it at the last second there. Okay. Oh, yoink. We will just grab our truck a smidge and clear it from there. Oh, this is some seriously deep water! And we have now fallen over. Uh-oh. Oh no. No. Upright. Get up. Yeah. A snorkel, admittedly a snorkel might not help you roll over into the puddle. Yeah. Has been a little sneaky with the odd node grabber assistance. And then just sort of boot it out and hope. I don't know what... You know what? We're just going to go full throttle through the water. I feel like we can do this. The engine's nice and cool now. The engine has cooled down nicely from all of that. Is this the end? Nope. Oh, there's a bump there. We have fallen over once more. Yeah, I was being silly at that point. But there we go. I shall leave the rest of this map here as a mystery for you to go and unlock. This is an incredible, incredible map, I have to say. I don't know a damn thing about the rock crawlers, but they are unbelievably impressive machines. And the fact that this thing, that is not really as sensible as a lot of them, is, I say, as capable as it is always impressive. Yeah, there's a couple of real nasty challenges on this one. Yeah, we got a little bit cheeky with the no grabber. A couple of beam physics moments as well. But yeah, a fair bit of cheeky wheel sort of node grabber did get us out of trouble. Let's do some donuts. We'll do some celebratory donuts. The kind of lazy celebratory donuts, but there we go. Yeah, I really recommend, if you haven't tried this sort of stuff in Beam, do give it a go. It's a very different type of driving, a very... So you have to have patience for some of it. Yes, I got carried away a little bit with just let's boot it and see what happens. But if you do want to try and do this sort of stuff properly, you're going to have a little bit of patience. It is a real different sort of a driving challenge, if you will. And it's fun that we can do this on this game. And there are these kind of very specialist maps for it. So I recommend you go and check them out. I'll put a link to all the mods used in the description if you want to have a go with this stuff yourself. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, you